Hello. Man, oh man. I have a ordeal ahead of me. I'm going to show you something. Something that I should not show anybody because it's super, super embarrassing. You know, growing up, my mom and dad kept their vehicles spotless. And I thought, yeah, I'm going to keep my vehicle spotless. Well, didn't turn out that way. Just bask in it. Bask how disgusting it is. Guys, there's a milk bottle in here. This milk doesn't even pour. It's solid. Ugh. Doesn't even pour. What else can I find in here? Hold on. Sunflower seeds. Barbecue. Let's see. Established 1926. Oh, here it is. Expires by February 9th, 2015. 2015. Dare me to eat them? Okay. Ooh, they smell like wood. Like stale old wood. Oh my goodness. They taste like old wood. I will keep you updated with the terrible, terrible things that I find. It's going to get rough. But hopefully, I have the determination to finish what I start. We'll see. Doesn't everybody keep a crushed water bottle in their truck? It leaked on me. What? One baby shoe. Where's the other shoe? Why do I have just one shoe? At what point did we not notice that there was a shoe missing? Leon has 2 feet. Why just one shoe? Maybe I was saving that last French fry. Maybe I just need to learn how to throw things away. I've made a dent in it, but I don't think I have the power to go on. Besides, every 26-year-old needs suspenders. That is just not true. Yo, I heard you like hats, so I put a hat on my hat on my hat. It takes a lot of determination to not get distracted from things. I have great news. 2 shoes. I don't think I lost the other one. 2 shoes. So, cleaning things has hidden benefits. Determination. I can't go on. It's too much. It's beaten me. I am defeated. There is so much left. There's still the whole passenger seat. I'll just leave it there. By golly, I'm gonna put on my working hat and I'm gonna finish what I started. I'm gonna show a little determination. Because that's what we're talking about, determination. And if I can't do it here, how can I expect y'all to do it at home? It wouldn't be fair. I'm gonna do it. I did it. I can't believe I did it. I showed determination. It got done. And it was totally worth it. I knew it would be worth it. But it's totally worth it. I did it. I did it. I'm sweating all over my head, but I did it. And I am so relieved. It's like, I can breathe. Time to get it dirty again.
Hey, John. Whoa. Got enough ice cream? John. John.
Ah!
What are you doing?
I must keep eating.
Hold on a second. Did you eat all of this?
Yeah. Yes.
Why did you eat all of this ice cream?
It's expiring today.
Oh, it is expiring today. Next year.
Ah!
What kind of ice cream takes a year to expire? Huh. Well, you got a brain freeze?
Body freeze. 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 Freeze.
Stop eating it. Stop.
No. Ah!
Hello, world!
I'm Brandon.
I'm John, and this is the So-and-So Show, your one-stop shop for fun, frivolity, and faith-based findings.
Ooh, I love alliteration.
Me too.
Say,
Yes.
what's with the wings?
Oh, yes! You like them?
Sure.
Yeah, so glad. You know how people say you can't fly with wings made of paper?
You can't fly with wings made of paper.
Yeah, like that. Well, I have found a way to make it happen.
John, there are impressionable kids watching. Maybe you shouldn't say that you can fly with
No!
wings.
I can make it happen with this amazing new product! Oh, hey, Brandon, can you help me?
Oh, yeah, I guess. Come on.
Okay.
What is this thing?
It's Delusion Infusion Gel!
That's impossible! Or isn't it? Hi, it's Loony Larry here with another loony offer so good, it's not true. Do you have dreams far out of your reach? Are you worried you don't have the stick-to-itiveness to make them happen? Well, worry no more! Introducing the Delusion Infusion Gel! I've never been able to catch a single sports ball, baseball, basketball, volleyball, football, but look at me now! Delusional dreams can come true with Delusion Infusion Gel! Order now and you'll get one bottle for the price of 3. That's right, 1 for 3. I promise you'll be amazed because I'm Loony Larry, and would I lie?
All sales at Loony Larry's are fine. Product may not actually work. In fact, it won't. May not make delusional aspirations real. In fact, it won't. Multi-position if delusions become real. Not available where products are sold.
So I'm guessing this is what, an adhesive?
Yep.
Huh. You know how I know?
How?
I can't let go of the bottle.
Okay, here, let me help.
Help?
Yeah,
Okay.
okay, here's what we'll do. I'll put my foot here on your chest.
All right.
All right, you put your foot on my leg. And then on the count of 3, we'll drop it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ah! Oh. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Thanks for that.
Yes, not a problem. Now, on to my dream of flying.
Awesome, but you cannot fly with those. Those look like something a child would make.
Well, you would be correct, sir, because I made those when I was 10.
Ah.
Yes, I tried flying with them once. Boy, did that turn out badly. That seemed like a good place for a flashback. Anyway, this time, if I attach them to my back with delusion infusion gel, I might be able to, get more lift. Help me!
Okay, what do I need to do?
See that pan of gel on the desk?
Yes? How'd that get there?
Editing. Now just roll some gel all over my back.
Oh boy. Okay,
Perfect.
I think that's
Okay,
good.
now I want you to put some on my wings.
Okay.
All right.
All
perfect.
over?
Yes, all over the back. Oh, that's perfect. Have you
All
done
right.
this before?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, this is really...
Okay. Now
Okay.
I need your
I think that's
help
enough.
to put these wings on me. All right.
All right.
So just hand them to me. All
There
right.
you go.
Lovely, lovely. Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
put this on the ground. Get it out.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Brandon, you can back up.
I can't, John.
What?
We're stuck together, man.
What?
We are stuck together.
No.
Great.
What?
Great, man.
No, I'll never fly.
Is that all you can think about? How are we gonna do the show this way?
I don't know. Let's play a game.
No, what are you talking about?
Yes.
What?
Come on, hit the button. Hit the button. Hit the button.
Why are we? I need my. Here, just move it to my hand.
Got it.
It's Bible story time with Kellen.
What's up, fellas?
Kellen. Oh.
Are you guys stuck together?
Yes.
You know what? Not even gonna ask.
What story you got for us, Kellen?
Well, I'm so glad you asked. It's one of the coolest moments in history. It's where Jesus and he... What? No. Oh, no. Oh.
Glad you came, glad you're here. I know it's getting late, but never fear. We'll give a blow-by-blow of the Bible story on the Melv Solomon Story Recap. Thank you, Kellen, for that beautiful introduction. You're the tops.
I didn't say a thing.
Yes, but it's how you said it. All right, I'm Melv Solomon. With me, as always, is my brother-in-law, Greg, tickling the ivories. Say hello, Greg.
Hello, Greg.
He's funny, right? Trying to break into stand-up comedy. Say something funny, Greg.
Orange.
Orange, you hilarious? Oh, Greg.
Melv, I was kind of in the middle of a story.
Hey, don't let me stop you, Kellen. You do you, my friend. Am I right, Greg?
Orange, you right?
Yeah. So, Kellen, why don't you go ahead and give us the biblical 411, and I'll back you up with a little ditty when the muse hits.
Right. Okay. So, Jesus had recently risen from the dead,
Spoiler alert!
and he had appeared to his followers for 40 days after that, teaching and performing miracles. Now, Jesus also met his disciples at the mountain in Galilee.
Say no more, Kellen. I got the perfect tune for that. Hit it, Greg. Greg.
Knock, knock.
Who's there? Not you. Play the tune, Greg.
That's it. The mountains are definitely not dead. I can hear 'em singing. From the wind in the trees to the crickets springing. Look out, there's a bear. Think it might be a grizzly. Next time, I'll vacation on the beach.
What happened next,
Well,
Kellen?
the disciples gathered together at the mountain. Jesus gave them this command.
Hold up, Kellen. Words of Jesus need a little background music. Hit it, Greg. Greg! Greg!
No, why did chicken cross the road?
To play some background music for Kellen. Hit it. Sing it, Kellen.
Not singing.
A little spoken word. I can dig that.
Jesus told his disciples, "Go and make disciples of all nations. Baptize them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Teach them to obey everything I've commanded you. And you can be sure that I'm always with you to the very end."
Whoa, whoa. Stop the music. Make disciples of all nations? That's a tall order.
I know. And later, Jesus even said his disciples would tell people about him from one end of the earth to the other.
That's almost the whole earth.
It is.
Do I have a tune for that? Greg! Greg! Greg!
Put a boogie in it.
Greg, song now, all right? Attaboy, Greg.
I said I'd walk to the end of the earth for you. If it's something I said, you know it's something I'll do. I put on my shoes and started on the trip. But the earth is actually round, so I'll never make it.
What happened next, Kellen?
Oh, well, after Jesus told his followers to tell the world about him, he was taken up to heaven.
Whoa, whoa. Come again?
Yeah, he just went into the sky. And the disciples watched him go into the clouds. There were two men dressed in white who basically said, "What are you looking up for? Jesus has been taken to heaven, but he'll come back the same way you saw him go."
Jesus dies, everyone's sad. He comes back, everyone's happy. Then 40 days later, he's gone again? What gives, Kellen? I mean, I thought Jesus was going to hang with the disciples until the very end.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Jesus also told his disciples he was sending a helper.
Now we're talking. Hit it, Greg. Greg. Greg!
Sunburned penguin.
Oh, black, white, and red all over. Classic punchline, Greg. Play the tune. No! Why, Greg? Why that song? Of all the songs in the world, why would you play that song? You're breaking my heart, Greg. In two pieces. No, three. 3 pieces, Greg. So tell me more about this helper, Kellen.
Are you sure? I think you hurt Greg's feelings.
Oh, no, he's fine. That's called theatrical banter. Right, Greg? No! You see?
Yeah. Anyway, so Jesus gave his disciples kind of an impossible mission, didn't he? I mean, how are they going to tell the whole world about Jesus if Jesus wasn't there to help them? Especially without cell phones or internet or anything. They didn't even have mailboxes. So Jesus told them, "You will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes on you. Then you will tell people about me."
Wowie zowie, the Holy Spirit? Hey, did Jesus send the Holy Spirit like he said he would? Did the disciples tell the whole world about Jesus? I gotta know how it ends, Kellen. I gotta know.
Well, here we are talking about Jesus 2,000 years later. What do you think?
Boy, if that ain't the perfect place for a song, I don't know. Greg. Come on, Greg. Come, you know you're my favorite brother-in-law, right? Come on. Help me finish strong. It's for a good cause. Ah, Greg, you're the best.
I can't do it, you can't do it. But with God, you know there's nothing to it. He can do things that are impossible. January to December, no matter what, my friend, you must remember, God can do things that are impossible.
Nicely done. Bye, Melv. Melv is so right, though. There are times in our lives when things seem so impossible, but we can't forget that God does impossible things all the time. And when you trust that He's with you, you'll be surprised just how possible the impossible can be. Back to you guys.
That is so cool, Kellen.
Yeah, man, thanks.
No problem. Hey, I'm heading out now, or do you guys want me to stick around? Get it? Stick around, because you guys you're stuck. Okay, see ya.
It really is true.
We really are stuck, yeah.
No, when I remember God is with me, it helps me find a strength I don't normally have. So I can get through something difficult, right?
Yeah, which actually makes me think of a question.
Well, reveal the question! What seems impossible for you? John?
Well, nothing comes to mind.
No?
Nope. You?
I can think of one thing that seems impossible for me personally, sure.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
This.
Ow! Ow! Stop!
Talk about it together. What seems impossible for you?
And until next time,
This
was
the
so-and-so show! I'm gonna throw up! Oh, I'm coming loose!
I just flew out here, and it was really expensive, the ticket. One time I had a bowl of spaghetti, and after I got done with it, I had an upset stomach.
spaghetti.
3 people walk into a church.
Together.
How many wheels are on a car?
4, right? Is that the right answer?
One time there was a guy wearing a chicken's.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. And now for an amazing story, inspired by the books of Matthew, Luke, and Acts.
When Jesus returned to life, roller coasters hadn't been invented yet. But as far as His friends were concerned, they might as well have been living on one wild coaster ride. Peter and Matthew might have gone over the whole story one more time as they walked the dusty roads from Galilee back towards Jerusalem.
Remember how it started? Jesus does all these miracles. Thousands of people gather to listen to Him.
And we hear God's voice saying, "This is my son, and I love him."
But then He gets all those threats from the religious leaders.
And He ignores them all and raises Lazarus to life.
That lousy Judas betrays Him,
The religious leaders arrest him,
and I run away like a fool.
and Jesus is killed.
But He comes back to life.
And now we get to hang out with him.
I think He's got big plans. Did you hear how He told me at the lake to take care of His followers?
And what He said to us all on the mountain in Galilee.
About making new disciples?
Yeah. So you must go and make disciples of all nations, baptize them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Teach them to obey everything I have commanded you, and you can be sure that I am always with you to the very end. Big job.
How do you remember all this stuff?
I record it.
You should write a book sometime.
I'm still not so sure about the Holy Spirit part.
Same.
But Jesus is here with us now. We can do anything while He stays with us.
Forever!
Ahead, Peter and Matthew and the other disciples could see Jerusalem in the distance, the temple rising above the other buildings.
He said to meet Him back in Jerusalem.
For the Feast of Pentecost, probably.
That would be the perfect time for him to do something big. If he wants followers in all nations, that must mean we take over Israel first, right?
I don't know about the takeover part.
As Jesus' friends returned to Jerusalem, Jesus led them to a hill outside the city near Bethany.
Nice view of the city from here.
I bet he's finally gonna give us all the big plan now.
He already did. Make disciples of all nations.
Yeah, but how? Is he gonna gather 50,000 people at Pentecost? Or maybe he'll take us all with him on an epic road trip?
He probably wouldn't have brought us all up here if he didn't have something big to say.
Sure enough, as they ate a meal on the side of the hill, Jesus told them,
"Do not leave Jerusalem. Wait for the gift my Father promised. In a few days, you will be baptized with the Holy Spirit."
There's the Holy Spirit thing again.
Peter couldn't take it anymore. He had to ask,
Lord, are you gonna give the kingdom back to Israel now?
Everyone stopped talking, then looked to Peter, then to Jesus, who shook his head.
You should not be concerned about times or dates. The Father has set them by his own authority. But you will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes on you. Then you will tell people about me in Jerusalem and in all Judea and Samaria. And you will even tell other people about me from one end of the earth to the other.
The disciples exchanged glances.
Okay, you did say the all nations part already, but where will you be?
And please, can you explain how the Holy Spirit's going to help us?
As Jesus smiled at his friends, he lifted his hands and spoke a blessing over them.
He's not answering the question.
As Jesus was speaking, something incredible happened. Slowly, he began to rise into the air.
He's standing in the air. How is he standing in the air?
Jesus' friends stared, mouths open. Soon, a cloud hid him from view, but they continued to gape.
Men of Galilee.
The disciples blinked and finally looked down to discover two tall men dressed in white standing right beside them.
Why do you stand here looking at the sky? Jesus has been taken away from you into heaven, but he will come back in the same way you saw him go.
Come back? Come back when?
But the men in white were gone.
He did say, don't be concerned about times or dates.
But he just gave us the biggest job ever. Tell everyone in the whole world about him? There's gotta be a plan.
The Holy Spirit. I think the Holy Spirit is the plan.
But we don't know what the Holy Spirit is.
Jesus said to wait in Jerusalem.
So, wait. That's the plan?
That's the plan for now.
Jesus gave his followers what seemed to be an impossible job. Share the story of Jesus and his love for every nation across the entire world. But soon, he gave them everything they needed to not only start the job, but keep going.